No,
They're not paying me to.
I agree with him. I mean, nobody's separated themselves, not even close. And I think the spring game today was about the same as we've seen every day. If you look at the stats and look at everything, they're about even. You know, the percentages are about even. Made some mistakes, did some good things, but definitely nobody's separating themselves at this point.
Same question we asked Dana. I mean, are you prepared to go into a season with playing two quarterbacks?
No.
Or?
What did he say?
He said.
All right. No, I've never played two. I mean, the only time I'm gonna play two is if one's just really messing up. If the one you pick goes out there and just completely, messes up, then obviously we'll pull him. But, what I think about your question is playing two quarterbacks, like rotating them. Nah, it's never going to happen. I'll never do that as long as I coach.
You talk about the receivers a little bit, and in particular Kevin White. That play that he scored on, is that one of those where you say, oh, come on, just take it up? Or is he the kind of guy where if we let him dance a little, he could break it?
This is what I tell everybody, okay? That was 3rd and short. Yeah, I mean, when he went backwards on that, I'm going to choke him. And then he obviously made a play. But then when he gets over to the sideline, I'm like, look, I'm all right with you going. And I told Tavon this too. I'm all right with you going backwards, but you damn well better make sure you get forward at some point, or it's going to be bad. So obviously he made a play, and sometimes it works out like that. So, we wanted to get the ball in his hands to see what he could do, and so it worked out.
You guys gave Vernon a lot of opportunities as well in the receiving game. Was that simply because he wasn't at that position all spring? You needed to evaluate him a little more?
Yeah, he's only been there a few practices. I say a few days, but a few practices. And so he showed some signs of doing some good things. And so we're just trying to get some guys touches to see how they react, to be honest. And so it wasn't anything, more than that.
What was going through your mind after that first quarter?
I hope we score and don't get shut out. It's hard to get a first down.
I mean, I guess what was the main frustration there? Was it just jitters of them getting in front of the fans again, or I guess what would you credit to that?
I wasn't frustrated. I don't think they were frustrated. They were pretty calm. It's just, you got to give. Our defense is playing pretty well. And so, sometimes you go out and, it wasn't like we were doing anything bad. The first drive, we drove it down, and we had a couple drops right there. And if you get, against our defense, if you get in 3rd and long, you might as well just send the special teams out on the field. I mean, they do a good job with pass rush. They do a great job of covering you up. And so it's really not 3rd and long. There's no team in the nation that's good in 3rd and long. We had too many negative plays today. I think we gave up 6 sacks. So if you take into that account, 2nd down, we're trying to get the ball in front of the chain a lot. And if you're playing ball like that, you're probably going to get beat.
The quarterbacks both had told me, at least the last week when we talked to them, that the checking at the line of scrimmage was something that they both needed to improve on, making the right checks, knowing when to do it. How did they do in that department today?
At times good. At times I think they both overthink it. There's nothing wrong with just executing a play. The worst thing you can do is just overthink it. And so there's times where we get out there and they want to be Peyton Manning and sit there and call the offense from the line. Well, that's not what we're asking them to do. We're not asking them to do anything superhuman. And I think at times they take it upon themselves to overthink situations, overthink things, and get us in plays that don't have a chance, And so, but that's not a knock on them, and they're trying. They want to do good. Both of those guys want to do good. So it's just coaching. I got to get them where they understand that there are times that we're going to allow you to check, but there's also times where there's critical situations that they got to trust us. They got to trust that we're putting them in a situation, we got the right play call, and they need to execute the play. Understand the difference between critical situations and open field plays. We're just running offense. Like a 2-point play, that's a critical play, right? Yeah, it's a critical play, and so the play we ran was not the play that was called.